Oh shoot, I almost forgot that she still exists. Hey, guys, it's been another while. It's not like it's my fault or anything, it's just someone forgot that they have a YouTube channel now. And since I have basically nothing to talk about since I was just lazing around in my new house with my new iPod that I got from winning a few lawsuits, why not make a video explaining everything from my videos so far? So, Aemilst. If you don't know who Aemilst is, I'll give you the bare minimum overview of who she is. She is the self-proclaimed CEO's wife, a TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube influencer. Oh, influencing what you say? Well, I really can't try to think what is she influencing her very young audience. I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Anyway, from questionable content to outright falsehoods and accusations, Aemilst has a lot to answer for. Aemilst portrays herself as the picture-perfect CEO's wife, flaunting her extravagant lifestyle and her fantasy-like view of being romantic. Let's first address her CEO husband, Aemilst. Many people have found out that he is or was a graphic designer. I can't confirm nor deny this anymore since him being a CEO of nothing is very vague, and him being a graphic designer is still the most believable evidence that we can find so far. But if their wealth is really what it seems, then why do you need to use fake dollar bills to show off to your fans how successful your cringy and overly sexual videos are? If you were really that rich in the first place, wouldn't you just be rich? It doesn't add up. Like, if you're constantly trying so hard to prove how luxurious your life is, being fake probably isn't the best move here, especially if you are really as wealthy as you have been flaunting to us. And if that weren't enough, Amy claims to be Christian but had a full Muslim wedding, which she tried to justify by saying it was to respect her husband's religion. But, isn't he Muslim? Why is there a need to pretend being Christian for apparently no reason? Even lying to be from Singapore? You're both Muslim yet lied twice. Accidents happen once, but lying 2 times is a choice. She has often stated she is from Singapore. But surprise surprise, evidence of her graduating from a school in Malaysia, and there are pre-wedding pictures of her wearing a hijab. Lying about religion for attention and clout is really something. I guess being a Christian gives you more clout and fame? Aemilst's content isn't just cringeworthy, it's actually harmful. She is profiting off from a very young audience, making them think that having this life of richness and being treated like a fake princess for views is the way of having a perfect life. Not only this influences how her young audience view what being successful is, but this also gives them this fairy tale life expectation that will in the end, make them have an unrealistic standards when they grow up. Additionally, her so-called perfect relationship is heavily centered around sexual actions. Almost every single damn video of hers is just her husband touching her legs, thighs, and taking pictures in a sexual way. I don't really know what entertainment or influence she is giving here. All I know is that this isn't good for her young audience. But, surely them being sexual is all in the past now since people change when people criticize their toxic behaviors, right? Right? Oh, no, not this again, not like this, when I was actually trying to think that they changed as a person and a real human being.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck? Ultimately, she is an influencer, a very popular one at that. The messages she spreads have real consequences. Impressionable viewers deserve role models who promote self-respect, healthy relationships, and personal growth, not unrealistic fantasies built on materialism and performative affection. Now, let's talk about how Amy interacts with her fans. Spoiler. It's not pretty. Her main audience consists mostly of minors, yet she engages in behavior that is wildly inappropriate. I mean, just look at this. I don't know what to tell you guys, like what the fuck? Definitely not creepy at all, especially not this one. In all seriousness, it's beyond inappropriate, it's disturbing. And if you think her behavior ends there, think again. Aemilst is even mocking her own fans in her private server, belittling them the moment they express concerns about her content. These are the same kids who supported her, who looked up to her, who spent time and energy defending her, only to be written off as bitches when they question her actions. Instead of appreciating her audience, she sees them as disposable, turning on them the moment they stop feeding her ego. Now if you think that it ends there, her fragile ego doesn't just lead to petty fights with kids, she's taken it even further. When a video of Aemilst being exposed became popular, she didn't just clap back online, she actually filed a lawsuit against someone who dared to call her out. Rather than owning up to her actions or addressing concerns like a mature adult, she chose to weaponize the legal system to silence someone who criticized her. Now even if it wasn't real, it's a desperate and a laughable attempt to avoid accountability, but it also shows just how far she's willing to go to protect her image. And let me be clear, exposing harmful behavior isn't harassment. It's holding people accountable. And for those who are still defending Aemilst and keep saying, oh, Aemilst is just minding her own business blah blah blah, lying to your fans about almost everything, sure, it's her business. She might even be able to prove to her fans that she isn't lying. But everything goes out the window when she literally became popular because of her sexual content, and the people who are watching those are 8 to 9-year-old max. I mean, just look at this, try to connect the dots between her sexual content to those innocent-looking souls that have now probably been tainted by her videos. They look like they don't even know what a relationship is, and they are already exposed to whatever toxic entities your presence has on these platforms. Of course we will not mind our own business, give me a reason to ignore your sexual content that targets literal kids. I'll give you a moment to think about whatever reason you can try to construct, but for now, let's talk about something weird in her comments. Not just in this video, but many more of her videos are always filled with these character AI comments. If y'all out there are willing to investigate, this could likely be evidence of her botting not just her comments, but her entire followers as well. It's already weird that she gets millions of views, but her comments is only around 1K. I'm really not trying to say anything, but like a video with the same views, but still get over 1 million likes and over 10K comments is more believable. Again guys, I'm just saying. So, what did we learn? Flexing fake wealth, lying about identity, and pushing harmful relationship ideals not only make Aemilst a hypocrite but also bad influencer who is influencing toxic and not for kids type of content to children. At the end of the day, chasing clout through deception and exploitation only leads to a downfall, because eventually, the truth comes out. That is probably all of Aemilst's shenanigans that I can talk about. You all probably forgot most of the things I was rambling about, but in short, this is somehow related to this.